Put the hip shit on the shelf, cause the way the real rappers being real with self. My eyes been seen the glory of the coming of the left. I can do it by myself, so I'm asking for help. It's time to switch it up, put the hip shit on the shelf, cause the way the real rappers being real with self. My eyes been seen the glory of the coming of the left. I can do it by myself, so I'm asking for help. Money.
I just like wrong being wealthy. Like Kanye West says, having money is not everything, not having it is. So Deuteronomy 8:18 says God gives us the ability to create wealth. Y'all want the love of money that's you don't like money so much, why he doesn't go to work? He has to do that I'm just trying to leave a legacy for money. It's not everything, but when you got it, you can do some cool stuff. And now, your host for Talking Money in the Morning, financial health mentor to the working class, Mr. Cortez.
Good morning, Black world, and welcome to Talking Money in the Morning live with your main man, H. Cortez, the one and only financial health mentor to the Black community, everybody's favorite fatherpreneur, where I do my absolute best to bring practical yet proven wealth building strategies to working men and women all over this great nation of ours. Truly an honor, privilege, and a blessing to be coming to you live and direct from the Monetize My Life Academy studios here in St. Louis, Missouri. Guys, if you are building a brand, Steven, what's going on? If you're building a business and you are not building a brand, you are not building a sustainable business. How do you build a brand, you say? That's what you learn at Monetize My Life Academy. We teach you how to build a brand, how to use systems, how to use video marketing, how to use lead capture pages, how to use autoresponders, how to podcast, how to blog, how to write ebooks, how to create passive income using the internet, how to use social media to grow your business. You can't beat the education that we provide and Monetize My Life for a measly $20 through the end of the year, right? And I might very well do something very, very special for Black Friday. You know, I'm a business owner just like all other business owners, so they got Black Friday sales. I'm probably gonna have a Black Friday sale too. But in the meantime, just in case I don't, you don't want to miss out, you want to go ahead and grab Monetize My Life Academy, a subscription for just $20 per month. All you have to do is go to monetizemylifeacademy.com, enter coupon code, or click on the red button, enter coupon code only20. So ONLY $20, and you can activate your subscription. I'm telling you, the amount of information that I provide in that site is just bananas, right? And then we have a private Facebook group that you can plug into, ask me questions. So you basically get me as a branding and marketing mentor to help you along your journey of building a bigger, more robust, bold brand. And again, if you're building a business and you're not focused on building a brand, then you're not building a sustainable business, right? See, McDonald's is a brand. Big Mac is a brand, right? McRib is a brand. So they have branded their business, which is the motto, fast food, but then they branded individual products under that umbrella. What is your brand? And then what is your signature products under your brand, within your brand, right? So come on, gotta understand this about business, right? So appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you check this out on YouTube, go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed already. And then make sure you copy the link later today and share it on your favorite social media timeline. You guys do the same thing for me as well on Facebook. Dynasty Generators. Oh, look at Lisa. Somebody didn't have a brand last week. All of a sudden this week they got a brand. I see you, Lisa. Way to get it. If you have not already shared the stream for me, guys, go ahead and share and really share this one. And because the reason I say really share this one, because I started the stream earlier, Facebook cut me off. So I don't want people jumping on the old screen, which is just a couple minutes long. I want them to go and get here and come hang out with us live. So please share this stream. If you have not already hit the link in the top of the description to get notification when we go live, you want to absolutely do that. So I like that, Lisa. Dynasty Generators. We need to start generating some dynasties around here, building some legacies and that sort of thing. And today's show is going to be good for you because it's going to help you understand the 10 daily success habits to activate your beast mode. I don't know about you guys, but I'm trying to every day activate my beast mode. And these things successful people do daily. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Oh, just in case you're new to the show, let me tell you exactly who the show is for. Show is for risers and grinders only. We are some dynasty builders here, according to Lisa Bossick. We are some legacy builders. If you're trying to get out and get something, then this is your show. If you're about building a legacy for you and your children, this is absolutely your show. If you are that person who's got a problem with money, you think money is evil and capitalism is a dirty word, this is not your show. You can get off this stream. If you're the type of person that talks a lot and does no action, you too can get off this stream, right? We've got to be able to say what we mean what we say, and back it up with consistent action. If that's you, this, my friend, is your show. I can tell you each and every morning, I don't have a problem with you not wanting to be wealthy. My problem is with those people who have a problem with me for aspiring to be wealthy. Why does that piss you off? That I want to be wealthy. If you don't, you cool, be cool. But I'm not. So I've got some things I'm trying to accomplish that's going to take a wealth of resources, and money is one of the resources that's required for me to get the job done. Today's show is also brought to you by the Black Wealth Movement. Guys, we are serious. And so serious that over the weekend, we've had some 25, 30 people join the Black Wealth Movement just in the last 3 days or so. I'm so proud of those who are committed to our vision and committed to our goals, that they went out and they started talking to folks about what we're doing. And 30 new people came on board with the Black Wealth Movement last week, just the last couple of days. So I'm super excited about what we're doing and where we're going and how we're going to help those people transform their lives financially. And it's when they transform their lives financially, they will have a blueprint that they can share with their neighbors, with their coworkers, with their friends, transform their lives financially. And when enough of us transform our lives financially, we're going to be able to come together and practice some real group economics. So if you want information on the Black Wealth Movement, all you got to do is text Black Wealth Movement to 314-874-6887. Again, text Black Wealth Movement to 314-874-6887. Do you want to know how to activate your beast mode? Everybody put beast mode in the chat if you're trying to beast mode your way to success. If you're serious about activating your beast mode, and you guys can do this too on YouTube if you're able to get your thumbs working and your fingers working on your keyboards, type in beast mode if you are ready to activate your beast mode. If your goal is to beast mode your way to success, then I want you to put beast mode in the comments. Because there's certain things that beasts do to have success, right? A lion does a certain set of activities every single day to make sure that they're going to be successful, to make sure that they're going to eat, to make sure that they're going to defend their territory. They do a certain set of things every single day. So when I say lion, I am talking about the lions in the jungle, but I'm also talking about the lions of success. Those lions of success, those people who are uber successful that you look up to, that you see out there just grinding and just having a tremendous amount of success, those people whose name and money are synonymous, those people whose name and wealth are synonymous, they do a certain set of activities every freaking day that leads to their success. See, we've all heard it says that success is not created in a day. And that is true, but it is created daily. Success don't happen overnight. It's not created in a day, but it's created daily. What are the little things that you're doing every day? Do you have the habits of a winner? And if you do, and you're doing them every day, you have no choice but to win. Some of us aren't winning because, unbeknownst to us, the attitudes and the habits that we are practicing every day are the attitudes and habits of losers. I'm gonna say it again, and I know that sounds harsh, but some of you guys don't know that you're practicing loser habits. The attitudes and the habits that we practice daily, some of us are, without knowing, practicing loser habits. Right? You guys know I'm a youth basketball coach and trainer, and I can tell those who are losers mentally and psychologically by the way they walk in the gym. I can tell. I can tell those who are really going to get after it by the way they walk in the gym. Right? We say as coaches, we're always looking for those players who have their hard hats on all the time. When they walk in the gym, you can tell they're about business. They come in here, no laughing, no joking, no playing. This is work. You know where they do their laughing and joking and playing? They actually do their laughing and joking and playing on the court, because they've already done the work in practice behind closed doors. So when they put in the work in practice behind closed doors, when the lights come on, they're just having a good time. Most of us have that whole thing flip-flopped, and we're doing it in reverse. In practice behind closed doors is all hee hee ha ha, laughing, playing, and then when the lights come on, we try to turn it on all of a sudden. Don't work that way. Don't work that way. You know, I heard one of the best definitions I've heard of character. Character, right? Everybody put character in the chat. What is your character? What determines your character? How can you really know what your character is, right? And the best definitions I've heard of character is this: your character is who you are in the dark. Who are you in the dark when nobody's watching but you? Are you going to practice these daily success habits when nobody else is going to be around to pat you on the back, to give you credit and say, hey, I see you getting that work in? Or are you still going to practice these daily habits? Your character is who you are in the dark when nobody's watching. There's no credit to be had. Are you putting in the work? Success, a daily success habit number one to activate your beast mode. How many of you guys are by choice getting up before the sunrise? By choice, getting up before the sunrise. See, if you're getting up before the sunrise because you have to be on your way to work at 6 o'clock, that ain't what I'm talking about. How many of you guys by choice are getting up before the sun rise? Right? Because there are those people who are uber successful who get up before the sunrise, even though they have a job, right? They might have to be at work at 7 a.m. They live 15 minutes from the job, but they still get up at 4 every morning. How many of you guys by choice? See, I get up at 5 in the morning, 5:30 in the morning by choice. Most of my income is passive, meaning I don't have to get up and go get it. So I choose to get up before the sunrise and prepare for this show and come hang out with you guys, but not hardly any of my income comes from this show. Not yet. But when I become a billionaire and I can go back to these 304 episodes and say, hey, every day I've been saying I was a billionaire. These shows are going to have so much value that it's not even going to be funny. But I can not get up and do these shows, and my business still runs because I do other live streams throughout the day that grows my business. This show is just something that I do as a way to give back and to pour into those who are looking for tips to become uber successful, uber wealthy. Success habit number one, get up before the sunrise. Now, this number 2 deal, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't tried it. But if it's going to help me to activate my beast mode, it's going down. This number 2, I have not tried it. But according to the statistics and the surveys, a lot of lions are doing this every day before they start their day. Number 2, cold shower. Number 2, cold shower. Anybody taking cold showers on a regular basis? Cold showers. Believe it or not, studies show that cold showers can relieve stress. Believe it or not, cold showers, according to studies, can boost your energy. Can boost your energy. See, Logic said a little bit, but not fully. Okay, so good, Logic. I appreciate that insight, man. So I'm gonna start doing some lukewarm showers first before I jump all the way into cold showers. Start doing some lukewarm showers. But I do know this. I mean, if that's the first thing you do in the morning, then they have to wake you up, right? And some of us walk through the first two hours of our day in a daze, right? And who wants to continuously let 2 hours of your day get away from you where you're not fully alert, fully attentive, really getting the most out of every hour, right? Number 2, cold showers. Number 3, this is another one. I just recently started back reading, but an hour a day, man. An hour a day. How many of you guys are reading an hour every day? See, these are things that lions are doing. When I say lions, I'm talking about both the lions in the jungle, to have success on the hunt, to have success protecting their pride, rearing their young, protecting their territory. They do a certain set of actions every day. And then also the uber successful, those lions, those beasts that seem like everything they touch just turn to gold. It's not everything they touch turn to gold. It's that their success lies in their daily habits. And that means when they have a new activity, they have a new business opportunity, they have a new goal that they're trying to accomplish, they attack and approach everything with a certain set of disciplines that causes them to have success. Are you guys reading for an hour every day? Every day. I'm not doing that. I got to get back to that because billionaires read on average 5 books per month. And if you're reading an hour a day, that's going to be anywhere between 50 and 60 books per month. So that's right around 45 books per month. Right? Number 4. This is a good one. And I will admit to this, when I was doing this more consistently, I was getting a lot more done. But one of the things that when it comes to this one, I'm going to talk about myself personally. I tend to rationalize and try to say that I don't have the time, but you have to start making the time to do this if you want to increase your productivity. So uber successful is getting accomplished 80% of the things that you set out to get accomplished. So Dave says he wants me to define uber successful. That means you can be successful at getting, you got 10 things you're trying to get accomplished every day and you accomplish 4 of them. You can call that success. But if you're uber successful when 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 things that you're trying to accomplish every day, the goals that you're setting for yourself, you are getting those things done daily. That would be my definition of uber successful, right? Because if you're getting your 80% of your daily checklist done, then you're marching towards your ultimate goals in life, and you're going to be successful at your ultimate goals. But that's number 4. Number 4 is they complete daily tasks. Number 4, the lions out there of success, those who have activated their beast mode, complete daily tasks. How many of you guys even have a list of daily tasks? A list of daily tasks. And I'm talking about an actual physical list that you write down. I'm not talking about, see, some of you guys are like me. I got a daily task list up here, but I don't have one written down where I can actually check off things and say, bam, got that done, bam, got that done. See, those who are uber successful, those lions, those beasts, they've activated their beast mode. You know what they do every night before they go to bed? You know what they do every night before they go to bed? They take 15 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, and they make sure they prepare and write down a list of things that they have to get done. Then they take that list and they organize it in order of priority. Not only do they have a list, but that list is organized in order of priority. These are the things that I have to get done first. These are my frogs, so to speak. Trying to see if I can put my hands on that book, Eat That Frog. Do you have, or are you willing to start taking the time, right? Can we define Uber? Yes, just Uber just is another term for extremely, right? So if someone's uber successful, they're extremely successful. Uber is synonymous with extremely, extreme, right? Those who are uber anything, right? You know, I think the young folks start saying that all the time. You're uber good, you're extremely good, you're uber successful, you're extremely successful. Or shoot, you could be uber successful in using the company Uber as successfully disruptive, right? Those who disrupt the market, like Uber disrupted the whole cab industry, right? So what you do is every night, you say, you know what? As I went throughout my day, I got this done. Here's some things that I left unfinished. Here's some things that I didn't get to. Put this down on my list. All the things that I need to get done tomorrow. Then, of course, you got your meetings and anything else that you got planned in there. And then you say, okay, now I got the list that everything got to be done or everything that I want to accomplish tomorrow. But then let me look at tomorrow. Let me look at the list and see, put this thing in order of importance. For me, for instance, because I'm a full-time entrepreneur, there's a lot of things that I can do and that I want to do that exposes my brand and grows and all that kind of stuff. But I have to be careful to make sure that I have my income producing activities at the top. See, in business, there's a lot of things that you could do in your business that will help grow your business to a degree. There's a lot of things that you can do, right? But I, as a full-time entrepreneur, this is my only source of income. I have to be careful to make sure that I'm focusing solely on my income producing opportunity actions first. To give you a quick story, I remember one time I was in a network marketing company back in the day, right? It was Amway. And, you know, Amway, the only way you made money is by selling products and recruiting people. But I went to, let me see if that book is up here. All right. Matter of fact, this is the book. Eat That Frog. So I don't know if you guys can see this, but the name of my brand back then was Legacy International, right? So there was nothing new for me. This ain't new for me to be trying to build a legacy. I've been trying to build a legacy a long time. Now, this book is probably 15 years old or something. But one time I said, man, I got to do some work in my business, because my mentor at the time was telling me that you got to be working in your business all day, every day. So I was like, okay, I'm going to do some work in my business. I'm going to get all of my books off the bookshelf, and then I'm going to write my brand name on my books, because Lord forbid somebody come in here and steal my doggone books. Right? I spent, I don't know how many hours going through my library, tagging my books. And my wife say, honey, what you doing? I'm working in my business. How many of you guys know that tagging my books is not an income producing activity? So as you're putting your to-do list together, you want to be certain that if you're in business, you should be working on those 20%. So in business, we have what's called the 80-20 rule, right? 20% of the activities that you do is going to produce 80% of your results. What most people do is focus on the 80% of the activities that's only going to produce 20% of their results. I'm going to say it again. In business, 20% of what you do will produce 80% of your results. 20% of what you do produces 80% of your results. So you have to be careful that you don't get sucked into putting too much time into the 80% of the things that's only going to produce 20% of your results. Yeah, Nadim said that was just busy work. Yeah, that was me dodging the real work, right? So take the time, settle down, break yourself down, turn the TV off, get to a quiet place and say, hey, here's all the things that I want to get accomplished. And then once you do it the first time, then the next day, you will have some help in doing that, because you'll go back to the previous day's list and say, hey, all the things I checked off today, good. The things that I didn't check off, they go on to tomorrow's list. And then I might add some things to that. And then I number them in order of priority. And then you keep doing that. So when you get to the point where you are extremely successful, uber successful, where you're completing 80-90% of your tasks, I wouldn't say every day. So you're completing 80-90% of your tasks 80-90% of the time. That's where you're trying to get to. Number 5, when you activate your beast mode, you don't waste time. When you activate your beast mode, you stop wasting time, man. And when you think about it and really break down life to its core, what is life? Just we know what fills life up, but really all life is time. All life is time. This is number 5. We're on number 5. Beast mode. When you activate your beast mode, you don't waste time. Doesn't waste time is number 5. All life is time, y'all. Now, we learn to fill time with a bunch of other stuff, right? And then we call the stuff that we fill life with, we call that living. Or heck, some of us call that surviving. Some of us call that getting by. Most of us haven't even gotten to the point where we're actually living yet, right? But all life is time, y'all. And when you think about that, you really have to pay attention to what you're doing with your time. Right? I get on my brothers because it's football season, and so many brothers will spend 15, 20 hours a week in front of a TV watching football. Am I saying I don't enjoy football? That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying now that I know that all life is time, I can find some better things to do, some more productive things to do, some more important things to do with my time, and give 15 hours a week of it to being entertained. Now, don't get me wrong. I know why football is necessary in the lives of a lot of men, because we have created a reality for ourselves that we constantly want to escape. I'm gonna run that one back. We have created a reality for ourselves that we constantly want to escape. That's why entertainment is a $1 trillion industry. That's why TV programming is so profitable, because we have all created for ourselves realities that we want to escape. So 3, 4, 5 hours a day, we lose ourselves in someone else's reality, into a fictional reality, because the reality that we've created for ourselves, we don't want to live in that. We don't want to live in that. So we go into another reality, a virtual reality, and spend hours there. But guess what? When you come back from that reality, you still have to come back and deal with and live in the reality that you created. So instead of me escaping to another reality, I spend most of my time focusing on recreating a new reality. Instead of trying to escape my existing reality, I spend my time recreating a new reality that I don't want to escape. Because how many of you guys know that there's a lot of people who's got resources, they've got love, they've got peace, they've got joy in their lives. They can give a damn about TV because their real reality is what they want to exist in. They can give a damn about a concert because they created a reality that they want to be, and they're not trying to escape their reality. So I don't have time for TV because I'm trying to create or recreate a reality that I want to exist in. And you guys don't believe me? If you don't believe me, ask yourself this question. You got an opportunity to watch a scandal marathon or fly around the world. Which one are you doing? You got an opportunity to watch a scandal marathon, and you're the #1 fan of scandal in the world. You got an opportunity to watch a scandal marathon or fly around the world, all expenses paid. Which one are you doing? You flying all around the world. No question about it. You get a chance to go beach hopping or watch a scandal marathon. Which one are you doing? All expenses paid. You're going to go beach hopping. So let me put this on you, and then we're going to move on to these last 5. The reason you can't go beach hopping right now is because you're preferring to watch a scandal marathon instead of doing what it takes to build the resources to go beach hopping. Bethany said both. Flying while watching the marathon on the plane. But creating a new reality, right? Number 6, to activate your beast mode, you've got to feed yourself. All those lions out there, they eat healthy. You don't see a lot of CEOs that are overweight, out of shape, and it looks like they don't take care of them. You don't see that. You don't see that. You don't see a whole lot of really, really successful people that are just out of shape. So you gotta feed and fuel your body so that your body can properly feed and fuel your brain, so you can have focused and sustained energy throughout the day, so you can knock off your daily tasks. Right? You guys see my live stream last week, alkalize and mineralize the body. Alkalize and mineralize the body can cause you to think with clarity. And if you can't think with clarity, you can't see with clarity. And 2 reasons our people are failing are what? Because of a lack of knowledge and a lack of vision. When you feed your body properly, it allows you to fuel your body properly. And when your body is properly fueled, your body will in turn properly fuel your brain. And when you can think clearly, you can see clearly. But if you can't think clearly, you can't see clearly. And when you can't see clearly physically, you have no vision. You can't see clearly long term, long range. Get the processed food out of there. Yeah, that's another one that I struggle with. And again, if all life is time, the reason I struggle with that, because I don't make time to properly prepare as much healthy stuff as I can. So I find myself grabbing convenient stuff. And we all know that convenient stuff comes in a bag, bottle, can, or jar. Number 7, gotta exercise, man. Gotta exercise. Do something every day that's going to get your heart rate pumping. Steve said, I'm gonna send you a Christmas card. I appreciate that, brother. Do something every day that's going to get your heart pumping and your blood circulating at a high level. And here's another one that people say, I don't have time. A lot of people say, I don't have time, right? Everybody has time. But here's the thing. Here's what you can do. You have to reframe and rethink what you think about exercise. If you do not have time, I would tell you, you can take 15 minutes. And in order to get a good workout in 15 minutes, all you have to do is increase the intensity. Says, shouldn't that be after we wake up, before our clock? Yeah, these aren't in the order that you perform them. These are just 10 things that you should be doing daily. But yeah, most people, they wake up and the first thing that they do is drink 16 ounces of water before they put any food on their stomach. There's a lot of health reasons. If you guys want to study health, go study the health benefits of drinking 16 ounces of water on an empty stomach. Right? So they drink water, then they exercise, then they cold shower, then they read, meditate, all that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, these aren't in any order. These are just the 10 things that you should be doing. So exercise is number 7. You can, if you're coming from no exercise and trying to get there, then a brisk walk for 5 minutes. Not a slow leisure lumberly walk, a brisk. do everything with high amounts of intensity, and you don't have to work out as long, right? Tuck jumps, split squat jumps, push-ups, pull-ups. These are things that are high intensity workouts that if you just do as many as you can, really hardcore, then you don't have to be in the gym for 2 hours. But the reason people are in the gym for 2 hours is because they might do one of these sets of push-ups and then they rest 5 minutes in between, 7 minutes in between. They walk around, they talk, they shoot the breeze. No, do what I call supersets. So a superset for me would be, I would do 30 to 50 push-ups, 20 to 30 pull-ups, and then I would do something with my legs, maybe 50 tuck jumps. And I can do all of that in about 90 seconds. And then I rest for 1 minute and I repeat. And I can do 3 supersets like that. And believe it or not, that's enough exercise for me for the whole day. You don't have to be in the gym forever, but when you are, you have to be focused on your outcome and you have to do everything with an extreme amount of intensity. Push yourself beyond your limits. That's where growth happens. Number 8, they follow their purpose. Uber successful people follow their purpose. High intensity interval training. Yep. It's the best training to really get your heart pumping. I get my heart pumping like that before I do a 1 mile run or something. Right? Because it takes me 8 minutes to run a mile, but I can get my heart pumping and burn more calories in 4 minutes than I can in 8 minutes of running a mile. Right? So follow their purpose. This is what successful people do. They follow their purpose. Well, guess what? Most of us don't follow our purpose because we haven't learned how to get paid from our passions. I'll say this again. Most of us don't follow our purpose because we have not learned how to get paid from our passion. See, you have passions for a reason. The things that you are passionate about, you can't put a finger on when you became passionate about that thing or why you became passionate about that thing. You just are. Well, I believe that your passion comes from your creator. And the reason he's put those passions in you so that your passion will ultimately lead to your purpose. And inside your purpose is your provision. That's what Monetize My Life Academy is all about. I want to teach people how to get paid from their passions. They will stay in their passions long enough for their passions to lead them to their purpose, and their real provision is wrapped up in their purpose. Number 9, they show others why they're aligned. They show others why they have beast mode activated. In other words, we tend to do these success habits and then we want to put our light under a bush. You guys know my favorite quote from my girl Nikisha D. Smith. She says, "The sun don't give a care who it blinds when it shines." Now she uses an expletive, but the sun don't give a care who it blinds when it shines. When beast mode is activated, I'm not going to deactivate beast mode because you're intimidated by the beast in me. That's what a lot of us are doing. I'm not going to deactivate my beast mode because you haven't found your beast mode. And because you haven't activated your beast mode, you're intimidated by my beast mode. So now I try to shrink down to make you feel comfortable. No, it ain't happening. I'm a beast and I don't care who knows it. And if you're intimidated by my beast mode, then boss up. almost got me cussing this morning. If you intimidated by my beast mode, then beast mode up, activate your own beast mode. The sun don't give a care who it blinds when it shines, because it has a job to do. The sun has a purpose. If the sun was to dim its light because something out here is allergic to UV rays, then the sun will kill everything else just for a few things that are allergic to UV rays that can't stick around, that can't stomach its brightness. You cannot deactivate your beast mode, because if that's your purpose, somebody is depending on you to be in your purpose at all times. That's how this thing works. We are all interconnected. But if you fall out of beast mode, you fall out of your purpose, this person over here may need to see or witness your purpose to activate or to find or to discover their purpose. Now they can't find their purpose because you've hidden your purpose because somebody was intimidated by your beast mode. Activate your beast mode, and don't be afraid to let your light shine, whether others are intimidated by you or not. Now, here's a problem that some of us have, though. We stay around those who intimidate us for and those who are intimidated by us for a reason, because we like to be haughty-taughty. So my beast mode is activated. These people are intimidated by me, so I like to be the big fish in the small pond. No, the minute you elevate, then you have to change your circle. The minute you elevate, you have to change your circle. Because if you don't change your circle, you stay in that small pond that's only as big as you can get. You can only get so big in a small pond. So you elevate, and then when you elevate from that small pond, you let some of the others who are learning to activate their beast mode become the big fish in the small pond. But if you stay in the small pond, then you're actually holding some others back and you're stifling your own growth. And number 10, and I can't read my own writing. Number 10, they scare themselves daily. They scare themselves daily, right? And what that means is those who are activating their beast mode, they do one something every day that intimidates them. One something that when they put that list together, they have one something on that list that frightens them. When's the last time you did something that scared you? When is the last time you did something that scared you, that you are scared to do, that had you a little bit intimidated? When's the last time you did something that scared you? Right? Because if you're not doing things that scare you, that stretch you, that are intimidating to you, you're not growing. That means you are in your comfort zone, locked in. You say about the comfort zone. There's a lot of safety there. There's some security there, but nothing ever grows there. When is the last time you did something that scares you? It's the last time you pressed forward towards the mark, even though you had to go through some circumstances that intimidated you. Right? One of the biggest things that I teach in Monetize My Life Academy is video marketing. So many people are scared to get in front of a camera and do some video marketing. Well, stretch yourself, get out of that comfort zone. Stop saying that this scares me, this is why I'm not doing it, because now that thing owns you. Beasts don't like to be owned by anything. Something scares me, I'm gonna jump out there and do it, take the embarrassment, take the shame, get laughed at, fall flat on my face, but I'm not gonna let that own me. Some of you guys are being owned by some things that you're intimidated by. It's like the little boy who every day he came home from school, he got chased by a dog. Every day. You come home from school and the dog had this vicious growl, this vicious bite, and he would see the dog and the dog would just get after him. And he'd run, he's jumping on cars, he's hopping over fences and everything. Every single day, the dog gets after him. Until one day, he got tired of running. He had a rough day at school, didn't get the grades he expected on a test. He was a little fed up, and the dog came running after him, and he turned around to run. And then all of a sudden, something in him said, not today. So he did not run. He turned around, did an about face, and he went towards the dog. And guess what he found out? The dog he'd been running from every day had no teeth. See, some of you guys need to do an about face. That thing you're running from might not even have no teeth, but you're running from it every day. Every day. Who can admit that they need to do an about face today? See, I like to try to help you have breakthroughs because I try to go after something every day that's going to cause a breakthrough in my personal life, in my business, in my relationships, in my marriage, in my spiritual life, and my emotional life. I'm always trying to break through so I can go to the next level. It's all about elevation for me, trying to vibrate on a higher level every single day. Anybody out there need to do an about face? Anybody out there need to stop running? Just do an about face. So really quickly, let me go through all 10 and we'll wrap up today's show. Appreciate you guys so much for being here. It's always a blast for me. Number 1, get up before the sunrise. Number 2, they take cold showers. Number 3, read for an hour. Number 4, completes daily tasks. Number 5, they don't waste time. Number 6, eat healthy. Number 7, exercise. Number 8, follow their purpose. Number 9, show others their light. They don't hide their beast mode. Number 10, they do something that scares them every day. Charlize says me. Alicia says me. Right? It's okay. It's okay. You got to get to the place where you recognize that, hey, I'm sick and tired of my situation. And if I don't do something different, I'm going to be sick and tired of my situation this time next year, and a year after that, and a year after that, and a year after that. So if you guys want to read more on this kind of stuff, I want you to go to the website, addictedtosuccess.com, one of my favorite websites. You guys know that I always like to give you sources. This list came from addictedtosuccess.com. Addictedtosuccess.com, and the 2 is the number 2. Addicted2success.com. They have some great content, some great mindset training, some great success training. If you're trying to elevate in any area of your life, then they've got an article, a blog post on that subject, man, and will give you some great pointers, some great analysis, some great breakdown. So you know, one of the things that you can start reading, part of your reading an hour every day, could be that website and or blog. So again, today's show is brought to you by MonetizeMyLifeAcademy.com. Guys, $20 per month. I promise you, but you can't just put the $20 in and then not take any of the courses. $20 a month, go through the courses and start taking notes and then implementing the steps that are taught in the courses to transform your business. Don't just spend $20 with me. That ain't why I put the course up. That ain't why I put the membership site up. I don't want your money. I want your success. Did you hear that? I don't want your money. I want your success. So if you got $20 to burn and blow, yeah, give it to me, because I'm gonna put it to good use to grow an empire that's gonna hire a lot of people. So if you just want to give somebody $20, give it to me. But what I want though is for you to join and get you a membership, and I want you to every week go through one of those courses and study and get your skill level up. It's going to help you grow and explode your brand, so your business goes to new heights. You're going to get more customers, you're going to get more leads, you're going to get more sales, and you're going to make more money. And then you're going to come back and say, hey, because I joined Monetize My Life Academy, I'm now at this level in my business, where before I was down here. I don't want your money, I want your success, right? But you guys know it takes money from me and resources from me to put something like that together for you. So I try to make it as affordable as possible. So monetizemylifeacademy.com, enter coupon code only $20. That's capital O, capital N, capital L, capital Y, $20. I'm your man, H. Cortez, the one and only financial health mentor to the Black community, everybody's favorite fatherpreneur. Until I talk to you guys next time, I want you to get your money up, because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, y'all, you deserve it. Peace out.